With a quick swipe of his hand, Kraven effortlessly disarmed the enemy's bear trap. Circling behind them, he spun the man around and dropped him instantly with a clean headshot. Next, he leapt from the treetops, his lethal machete plunging straight into another man's skull. He had set up a web of precision traps, leaving any stragglers with no way out. Every move was smooth and deadly, wiping out the entire Special Forces unit. You'd never guess from his merciless killing now. But as a child, Kraven had been gentle and kind. Unfortunately, his reckless mob boss father believed in raising him through Wolf's Law, a ruthless survival of the fittest approach. At 15, his father ordered him to hunt down the king of lions. Kraven hesitated, feeling compassion for the majestic beast, and in return, the lion tore into him without mercy. Even in his final moments, he worried about his father's safety. But his cold, heartless father abandoned him in the wilderness. Kraven should have died that day, but as he lay on the verge of death, a drop of beast's blood fell into his wound, mixing with a mysterious serum. In an instant, his body awakened to extraordinary abilities. From that day forward, he possessed the strength of a lion, the speed of a cheetah, the vision of an eagle, and the ferocity of a wolf. Once he set his sights on someone, there was no escape. The person he hunted most relentlessly was his own cold-blooded father. To get close enough for revenge, Kraven infiltrated a polar prison alone. Right after entering, his giant cellmate mocked him. The next day, two muscle-bound tough guys tried to mess with him while he was lifting weights. Kraven took them out without breaking a sweat. The commotion drew the attention of the prison boss, Kraven's true target. This man not only ran a deadly arms business, but also managed a gang for Kraven's father. Taking him out meant cutting off his father's strongest ally. Kraven crouched low, ripped out a tiger fang as a weapon, and in a one-on-two fight, dropped the boss's henchman instantly. Then he vaulted onto the table in a single leap. When a guard came by on patrol, Kraven shoved him off the ledge, then used the distraction to run along the railings, pry open an iron window with his bare hands, and climb over a wall several stories high. Even when machine gun fire rained down on him, Kraven's cheetah-like agility let him weave through the bullets unharmed. He sprinted across the vast, snow-covered wilderness until he vanished into the blizzard, eventually boarding a waiting plane. Once they reached a safe distance, Kraven took off his shirt and wiped his neck with a towel. The tattoo there came off easily, revealing it had been fake all along. Meanwhile, out in the prison snowfield, a corpse with an identical tattoo lay frozen, the perfect decoy for Kraven's escape. In the end, Kraven got away clean.